guys, it's Faith, and in honor of Halloween coming up, this week's theme is fear. Since that is a theme, I decided to basically give you guys a few stories where I felt the emotion fear. Or is it feeling? The feeling of fear. One of the times I felt fear was, I think 2 weeks ago it was, I went to the Haunted Castle in the Black Forest with my friends Emma, Caitlin, and Megan. And as you guys know, Megan is also on this channel, so basically those places are just how they sound. People dress up and they try to scare people, and it is so much fun. Some people really hate scary stuff, but me, I find pure joy and excitement out of that emotion, or feeling. Gosh darn it, Faith, get it right. So anyways, I'd already been to the Haunted Castle and the Black Forest before, so I wasn't that scared. Like, honestly, I was a little bit excited to see since I hadn't been there in 2 years, but nothing too scary. Everyone else, on the other hand, were freaking out a little bit. So we went there, bought tickets, and then started waiting in line. The first place that we went to was the Haunted Castle. When they let us in, we were like basically in this tiny room, I guess not too tiny, but in a room. And I think there were people dressed up as ghouls like everywhere, just kind of like coming super close to us. Since in that place, we were not allowed to be touched by the people. Thank goodness, because I would have cried. Actually, probably not, I wouldn't have cried, but it would have been much more scary. Emma and Caitlin linked arms, then me and Megan linked arms while running through the castle. In my opinion, the worst part are the pop-outs, because you can't necessarily see them coming, if that makes any sense. So let's say you're walking down a hallway, and you're walking, and you don't know if there's somebody right here around the corner. There's no way that you can tell. And then they just pop out at you, they just do it, and then you freak out a little bit. And so the Haunted Castle was a blast. Yes, it was a little bit freaky, but then the more scary part came, which was the Black Forest. Yes, you probably guessed it, the Black Forest. It's in a forest, and it's dark out when you do it. Therefore, that's the name. The line actually moved fairly quickly, so we got in, and that's when everything started happening. Once again, we all linked arms and tried to run. We weren't supposed to run, but it's kind of hard not to run when there are people chasing you down. So people with chainsaws were chasing us, people were popping out at us. It was a total mayhem. And then me, being the clumsy person I am, comes up to a bridge and then trips and falls. And since I was still linked arms with Megan, when I fell, Megan just kept running, and so basically she was like dragging me on the ground, and it like scraped my hand up pretty well. It's almost healed. You can probably barely tell, if you can even tell that there's a mark there. And Megan, whenever something would pop up at her, she would like kind of nudge me, I guess. She'd just kind of run into me, and then I'd get smacked into a wall. I'm surprised I did not leave that place with several concussions. I always tease Megan about that now, but it was so much fun and I'm not mad at her. I never was. So that was a blast, even though a few parts were a little bit scary. Another time that I felt fear was when I was on a 50-foot swing. So basically the whole grade was at camp, and so, you know what, we were doing what campers do, just doing the activity stuff, and there was this 50-foot swing. So me and my friend Kaylee, we decided, well, we're doing that. So we get on it, and we go all the way to the top. And since that was a few years ago, I didn't necessarily know that I did not like roller coasters. So we're 50 feet in the air, and everybody else is holding a rope that's holding us up there. And then we counted down, and they let go, and we went flying. That was probably one of the most scariest things I've ever done, because I never knew that I didn't like heights that much until then. I mean, it totally didn't scare me at all. I definitely didn't scream my head off whenever I thought I was crying. No. Thank you all for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You can also check out my main channel if you'd like. The link will be in the description. You should definitely comment below to your fears, because I shared my fears with you, and now you should share your fears with us, because why not, and we love reading comments. If you want to comment anything else other than your fears, go ahead. Comments are awesome! So yeah, I think that's all I had to say. Thank you for listening to me rant about my fears. So I'll see you guys next week.